Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Couch Talks with your host, me, Daniel Rose. Today, I wanted to kind of go on here and give you guys like my honest review of the iPhone 13. So my family upgraded, and trust me, I don't have enough followers. I didn't get these phones specifically for the video. I'm not that rich. And I also do not have enough followers for Apple to send me stuff, which would be really cool if they did. So Apple, if you're listening. Anyways, so we'll get started first with the iPhone 13 Pro in gold, which you will see is not in the box because I'm actually using it to record this video. So shout out to Apple. I'm testing out the new, I guess there's like a cinematic feature on it. And I made a video before this one with it and it looked really good, but it was like with outside natural lights. It was my mukbang video. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's pretty cool. The quality of it was really great. So I just want to see what it would be like in an indoor setting. So that's how come I'm using it now. So the next one is the iPhone 13 in pink. And this is a really, 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 really beautiful color. It looks like, have you ever seen when on the Japanese cherry blossom trees, when the leaves are about to fall? It looks just like that pink color. It's really nice, like when the leaves fall down on the ground. That's exactly what this looks like. It's a very beautiful color, and Apple did an amazing job with it. We also have the iPhone 13 mini in product red. Now this one is a really, really deep, like blood red color, and I actually really, really, really enjoy this one. It is the iPhone mini. So I really hope that a lot of the battery issues that they said were with this phone were fixed in the new one. So that would be a really good thing to see. I don't know if you've seen the iPhone 12, but the iPhone 12, actually here, I have my dog's toy for reference. This is like legit what the iPhone 12 red looked like. And this is what the new one looks like. My cousin has the 12 and it literally matches this color. So I really like the way that they deepened the color on this one, similar to like on the XR and previous models. So that's something that I really do enjoy. We also have the Magsafe battery pack. So a lot of these new phones, right? I guess the 12s and the 13s come with a magnetic back to them. So different accessories like the Apple cases, the wallets, the batteries, just literally stick to the phone. Now, when you do plug it in, it'll give you an alert. Obviously, this isn't charged, so it will give you an alert and it will charge your phone, which is really nice. I think one of the nice things about this, though, is that it does charge your phone pretty good. I'm not sure if this is as fast of a charger as it is some other third-party brands, but being that it is Apple and it does stick to the phone pretty good before it falls off or anything like that. And to take it off, it's simple. You just pull it and you're good to go. Stick it on and you're good to go. And it's not that thick. You can still hold your hand around it, use it and everything. And that's one thing that I really do enjoy about this. So if the battery isn't bad, we do have one of these, and that kind of just goes for any phone. It doesn't matter what phone it's on. So I myself upgraded from the iPhone X Max. And as far as the size comparison, it's not too much of a difference in screen when it comes to the 13. As you can see, there is a little bit more. So I downsized my size. I didn't go to the Pro Max, and I was a little bit scared of what that would entail, or like if I wasn't gonna like it. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I love having the smaller phone. And I think the reason being is because with the smaller device, given that the size of this one was 6.4 and that's a 6.1, so for 0.3 of an inch, you don't really notice a huge difference. And that's one thing that I really do like about it. And it's easier to hold. I'm a huge one-handed person on my phone. I'm always doing this. So being able to use the iPhone one-handed has been a major plus to me. I will say this, so there is some things that I do like and there is some things that I don't like. I do notice that on the phone, this phone, the new phone in comparison to the old one, is a lot harder to go home with it. With my iPhone X Max, going home was super easy. This one, I noticed I struggle a little bit to get it to go home. Sometimes the screen freezes on mine. Mind you, I've only had it for a week and there is already an update that came out that I installed, so I'm hoping that kind of fixes some of the issues. I haven't really played much with the phone since I updated it. My honest opinion of this one is I love the pink color. It actually was really good, and if I was a little more secured in my masculinity, I probably would have gotten this one. Now, with the product red, the one thing that I strongly dislike about this phone is that for whatever reason, the red color, and I think it's because it's not that matte finish that a lot of the other phones have, it doesn't hide the fingerprints very well. So you can really see the fingerprints really well on this phone, but it's iPhone, so 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, you're probably gonna have a case on it and you're gonna be covering it anyways. And if you have a clear case, clear cases are known for having the fingerprints on it as well too, so I totally get it if you do that. So that's my opinion. I do notice there is a few things. So I love the macro on the new Pro. The macro is something that's specific to the Pro. It's not going to be on the 13 or the 13 mini. But one of the things that I really do like about the macro, and I'll upload a video or a picture here. I took a picture of my jeans, as you can see there, and you can see how, like, look at how detailed and intricate it is. And that was just like a super macro close up. So it was really nice. And that's one thing that I really enjoyed. As far as this one goes, we haven't used it yet. We actually got this for my mom. She doesn't know it yet, so if you know her, don't tell her. So she'll be here in a couple days. But little does she know I already unboxed it, but that's why I didn't peel the backing off of it, because I want her to be able to do that. That's the most satisfying part. Everybody knows that. And as for the iPhone 13 mini, I really do enjoy the size. It is really small, it looks really cute, and it fits great in your hands. I personally, after using this one for about a week, I don't think I'll ever go to a Max or a Pro Max size phone again, just because I really enjoy having the smaller device that you can use one-handed, and it has all the same features as the Max, whereas before you had to have the bigger screen to have the bigger stuff, you know what I mean? So at least this is something that I really do enjoy, because they give you the option of having those other features but on the smaller device. My personal opinion though, after having used it for about a week, I do love the phone. I love the way it looks. I love the way it is, and I'll show you. You'll notice the video is going to change here in a little bit, and that's because I am now going to be using this phone to record. So from here, the video will look a little bit differently. And again, like I said, it's because I'm now using this one. So there is a cinematic mode on the mini and the 13 as well. So I'm really hoping that it works the same as this one. I don't know if having that extra lens is just for the wide angle and macro that's specific to this, or if that extra lens has to do with like the cinematic and things like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I did want to go ahead and show you the gold. So one thing's first, what I love about this is you don't see the fingerprints because it does have that matte finish to it. And that is something that I really like. Now the sides of this phone, they really made it that brushed. It just looks really pretty. And like I said, the size difference in the screen is not that much for me to really be like, oh my God, it's such a huge difference. It really makes a huge difference in using it one-handed, but it doesn't make a huge difference when it comes to like looking at pictures, watching videos, a game, anything like that. It looks phenomenal. It feels phenomenal. It's great. With the Magsafe cases that you find, right? You can choose a Magsafe case, and they do have them already. The neat thing is when you connect it into the case, let's see if you can see if it'll do it. The screen will change and it will show you like that blue ring. I'm not sure if it did it. I hope it did, but it does like this blue ring. So it knows what color case you have on it. And with these cases, because it is Magsafe, your Magsafe cases will also support Magsafe accessories, such as the Magsafe wallet, the Magsafe battery. And again, it is, even though it is, you can see me shaking my phone, even though it is through the case, it sticks very well. And again, it's not thick enough to where you're very like, oh my God, it's an inconvenience and it hurts your hands or anything like that to use it one-handedly with the battery pack on. And the nice thing is it does charge your phone while you use it, which is a really good thing to do. Now, again, I'm not sure, I haven't used the battery pack too much, but in the few times that I have used it this last week, it doesn't seem to charge the phone as fast as, like I said, the third-party ones. And I don't know if that changes on the Mini or not. But as far as I've seen it on my phone, it's not a fast charger. It's not a rapid charger, so don't expect it to be a rapid charger. I am looking forward, though, to seeing what new products are coming out. I know there is supposed to be a Magsafe car mount now, so you can just stick your phone on it like you did with the older ones where you would have to glue the magnet on. So who knows? I'm really hoping that these phones are good. I really hope that the cinematic quality on the Mini is just the same as the cinematic on the Pro. Like I said, I think that third camera on this one is just for the wide angle and the macro. But overall usage, likability on the phone, battery life, I'm not sure if it's just because it's a brand new phone, but the battery life is phenomenal on the Pro. It lasts all day. I don't have to charge it. Let's see, I took it off the charger at 7 this morning. I've obviously just put it on the charger with this right now, but it says it's at 24%. So from 7 a.m. to now 9 o'clock at night and having 20% left, that's really good. I do use my phone a lot to text. I'm on TikTok a lot and I'm also on YouTube and doing things like that. So honestly, honest review, I think they're great. If you are switching though from the 12 to the 13, if you're not going to go from like a 12 to a 12 to a 13 Pro or a Pro Max, I really don't think there's a need for you to change. All you're going to be getting is the macro, really. So if you have the 12, imagine the 13 more like a 12S is what they really should have called it, I think. Unless you're dying for the pink or you're dying for that blue, I say stick with your 12 and don't worry about switching to the 13 just yet. I say give it a little bit. Either next year, maybe there'll be a different revamp or the phones will look a little different. Who knows? At this point, I think phones have gotten so advanced and so savvy that the only thing they could really do is delete the notch, which they did make it smaller, but I really hope they delete it, and add a fingerprint scanner in the screen. I personally don't use Face ID, but I love having the fingerprint scanner. I think that is awesome. And I hope that they make that an option here in the near future with the new phones that are coming out. So if you have a 12, do not upgrade. Do not. I don't think it's worth it. But I do think if you have like a 10 like I did, or my mom who has an 8, or my sister who had the 7, yes, upgrade. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a great phone for you to use, and it's gonna be an amazing upgrade to where you're actually really gonna enjoy using it, especially for the photos and the cinematic videos and stuff like that. Well, okay, that's time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this honest review of my phone. If you guys have any other inputs, or you guys want me to review something different, whatever it may be, topics to talk about, my couch is always open. This is why it's called Couch Talks. I talk about anything and everything here on this area. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to drop a like or a follow. A follow would be great too. And I hope you guys have a good night. And again, if you have the 12, don't upgrade.